So I recently returned from my first solo international trip and received a lot of feedback. Some people congratulated me, called me brave and bold, while others jokingly called me flat out crazy. Regardless, this got me thinking, is solo travel really for everyone? So I want to share some of my thoughts to help you figure out if traveling alone is right for you. For starters, I think you need to be comfortable being alone for extended periods of time. With me being the only child, being alone is kind of all I know, so I don't really feel the drawbacks when I'm by myself. But for others that are used to being in more social environments or having regular company, it's a completely different experience and can be a little off-putting to have to do everything solo. For me, there were no friends or family to call if I needed anything, so you have to be very independent and think a few steps ahead for everything you do. If you have a hard time saying no in high-pressure situations, you may want to rethink solo travel. I have yet to visit a country where there weren't countless vendors or people trying to sell me something. You may say no and they'll continue to try to sell you that same item or even introduce something completely different to try to get you to spend money. These people can be very aggressive, so you have to have the confidence to tell them no and keep your pace. You don't really have the time to try to be friendly about it because the majority of these people are specifically targeting tourists and are looking to take advantage of you. If you lack situational awareness or tend to drift off, solo travel might not be for you. There will be people who have been watching you that you never see. Maybe you're taking the same routes to get to certain areas or just to get back to where you're staying, and there will be people taking note of that and will remember your face. You have to keep your head on a swivel and really pay attention to who and what's going on around you. On the flip side, if you consider yourself adventurous and like to step out of your comfort zone, I think solo travel can be a great experience. Not only are you stepping into a new culture, but you're stepping into a new world in a sense where you only have yourself to lean on. It may sound a little cliche, but I think it's a great opportunity to grow internally and learn more about yourself. You get to plan and do everything on your own time. If you need to sleep in or have a slow morning, you can do that. If you want to take a detour from your initial plans, you can do that. It overall just allows you to be much more flexible with your schedule as opposed to syncing everything up with the people that you travel with. It's very liberating to be able to do everything on your own time and gives you full control over your agenda. I also think traveling alone makes it easier to connect with the people that you're around. When I went out to my excursions or to have a drink or to go out to eat, everyone was naturally curious as to where my friends or family were, and those conversations just kind of flowed naturally because it's something that's not common. You don't necessarily want to go around telling everybody that you meet that you came alone, but it was a great way to connect with people you may not have otherwise connected with if you came with someone else. So while I don't think solo travel is for everyone, if it's something you've been thinking about, consider some of the things I mentioned in this video, and maybe I'll make a video with more specific advice for those who want to embark on a solo adventure.